Okay, we're up. Thank you, Kelly. We are up and running again. Here's what happened. We were in our team and we began to take a look at things, and it became obvious that just because of meetings, like for example, the IEP type meetings that some of our members have had to go to, and family issues, and some of your significant players have left. We felt that it was probably the wrong format to just race through, plus the time of day to just race through the questions that we have. We're scheduled with a full day on Wednesday. So we are, ready to go with the first thing, or just, we know that also you are on Wednesday going to present us your DLI material, which is great because it gives us the ability to bring in, Francisca won't be able to make it, but we'll be able to bring in someone to sit in as the DLI person. We think it's probably best that we address it at this point. It's 4:45 on a Friday. Most of our teams, I'm sure, began 8ish to get ready for this. So it's been a long day, and we think it's best to stop. What we didn't want to, we would have, Lisa, normally I would just have texted you and say there's no sense in doing this, but I just felt since we had left the last session with a comment that we were coming back, it would be rude to anybody looking around to wonder where's the coming back section. We did send you a copy to the early retirement incentive. We gave the initial presentation. The district sent us a counter proposal, which accepted our clarification on language for the portion that says must be 60 years of age. So I sent it back with the TOK, but we are reintroducing the proposal. We're going to, at the next, we can go through the reason why, but as a brief introduction to it, the legislature's redoing of the capacity to retire for people who are in the profession now and coming into the profession as well. Plus the impact of student loans and everything else, cost of living in Oregon, all of those things combined, that it is not possible for people to set aside the money from quote unquote excess income that they would shift into a retirement account. That is just simply not a reality. And we're happy to go through the numbers that we're pulling from, everything from basic estimates from realtor websites on the cost of a single bedroom apartment to, what the Fed government says, food costs for an individual in this city, to you name it. And we can do the breakdown of what someone gets paid for their first handful of years, mix in their student loans, and you'll see no one has the capacity to retire before Medicare at this point. And we don't think, we'll give this full presentation, but we have people who will be they'll be hitting 40 years in the classroom by the time they're hitting this. It's not a realistic thing. It's not good for the students. It's not good for the member who's been under that level of physical and emotional load that goes into this profession. And we don't think it's good for the district under that situation either. So we are reintroducing that. We'll go through all those figures at another presentation, but you have it now. I know Claire's not here, but we just it's a simple enough proposal to say we're reintroducing. I guess that's on our side. That's it. If you have questions.
So John, thank you for that. So for next time, then, because we are hearing some wild rumors, and I don't want to react to wild rumors about.
Oh, we do. Come on.
Yeah, I hear them, but the about acceleration schools. So I think it's really important, since it's a very large initiative for the district and a substantial portion of what we need to accomplish at the bargaining table here, to understand what the concerns are. Again, we don't want to react to rumors, and we want to do this work at the bargaining table. So am I understanding you correctly that you will be prepared to either have a counter or to have clarifying
Oh,
questions?
we have a full thing typed up and ready to go, but it's just like some of the things we said to you. We
Mhm.
feel it'll be best if we present it when we don't want it to land either. We don't want to miss the way some of these things land, and we want to be
Right.
able to talk with you about them when we do it. And that is, we don't want you reacting to things that we didn't intend. And we do want you to react to clarify anything that we put in writing so that you do know what it is. So we'll present and be ready to go. Had we had our full team here today, it might even have been possible. But at the same time, at 4:45 with a 5 o'clock start time, it's we would have simply been reading questions out loud. There wouldn't have been time for a response of any kind. So yeah, I think it'll be best because of the size of the scope of the questions and concerns that we have. We think it's best that we do that when we have the time to do it, which is Wednesday.
I have a crazy idea. I wonder if a smaller group of us could meet to talk through some of the questions. I'm not trying to, of course, you can say no. It's just,
it's just not between now and Wednesday. We have 2 days and I have other things already scheduled and built in, including a full day on Tuesday from 7:30 until about 5:30, which means that gives a little bit of time on Monday. And I already have both evening meetings scheduled as well as 2 midday. It's just not realistic to do this before Wednesday. If this was a normal bargaining world where we had months to go, we could say, yep, let's start a little process beforehand with a subcommittee. It's just not realistic.
Okay. Yeah, the only reason I was asking is because you all had indicated that we might need to take them back to some people. So if some miracle happens and those questions that you think we might need to take back to some people happen to be ready early, then we could come with answers next time. Just putting it out there.
Thank you. All righty.
All right, everybody.
Anything else?
No, I would just say have a great weekend.
Yeah, me too. I'm a little crispy at this point, so yes. Have a great weekend, Sharon. Thank you very much. Anything from anyone else on the team? Okay. Hearing none, I hereby bang the gavel and close the meeting, I guess. There you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time today and all the ideas, and we'll see you Wednesday.
That sounds great.